What is up, everybody? This is O-Artistry, and we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution. It has been forever since we played this. In fact, I had a little look at when was the last time we actually played this game. And unbelievable. Just to make sure that's all, yeah. So, unbelievable. We haven't played this game since December 20th of last year. It was a year ago we played this game. Oops. So where we last left off, essentially, we were playing, so I think Arcana, is Arcana our next opponent? Nah, is it just swaps? No, I think it is, yeah, it's gotta be Joey. Yeah, Joey versus Weevil. Over here. So yeah, the last game we played was with Bandit Keith. I can never remember this dude's name because it's a really weird name, but Exodia guy and an Arcana, and they were some of the hardest duels that we had to play against. So now we're going to be playing against Weevil, who's in his wrong outfit, and so is Joey, because obviously we're in Duelist Kingdom. So as the tournament continued, Joey was challenged by Weevil Underwood, but what Joey didn't know was that Weevil was using his underhanded tricks again. Weevil had slipped a card into Joey's deck that would make sure none of Joey's strategies would work. Actually, he had a kid pretend to be a fan of Joey's and then sneak the card in, and then was challenged by Weevil with Parasite or whatever it is. We'll settle this fair and square with a duel. Let's do this. That's fine with me, but we'll duel for 2 located cards. That's even if you have to. Yugi squashed this creepy little bug the first time they squared off in Duelist Kingdom, and now it's my turn to do the same. It's time to duel! So for now, we will start with the story deck. If we lose, we will use my deck. I think what I'm going to do very quickly is just move myself over here. Let's try... Hey, yo! I think I'd like second, because we get the +1 draw. That would be very handy. Very handy for us. There we go. Okay. So they're drawing a load of cards. Hey, we don't got bad cards. We got bottomless trap holes, skull dice, magical arm shield. Not bad cards. Let's see what we draw here. Panther Warrior, interesting. Let's activate Graceful Charity. So we'll draw 3, discard 2. I think I'm gonna discard Magical Arm Shield because it's not the best card. Oh, and I think, as much as I hate to say it, Time Wizard, because we've got some good defenders and some good attackers. So I think I'm going to discard Time Wizard here. We'll set Skull Dice, which will then want to activate from forever. And then we'll summon Gearfree the Iron Knight, because he's got 1800 points. He's a very nice card, so let's get in and attack against this monster. It's the Cocoon of Evolution, so it did not matter. Does this do... All opponent's monsters lose attack and defense. Oh, okay, so hopefully if we get a 3 or higher, we can get over that card. So it's not, like, terrible, but if he has multiple, that could be a right pain in the backside. And depending what his face down is, that could also be a problem. Yeah, see, I told you, it's going to be like, draw a card, activate a counter effect, draw a card, activate a counter effect. DNA Surgery, so now we are insect monsters. So let's... I'm gonna choose Alligator Sword here. Hey, this mighty lizard man can swing his sword so fast that it's more than the speed of sound. Okay, now we're going to activate Skull Dice and hope we get a 3 or higher. A 5, that is perfect. Okay, so we're going to use, there we go, so that's nice and safely over, and Parasite was the set card. Fortunately, it did not flip, so it didn't get its abilities. So it's basically, it has to stay on the board and then it be flipped. Oh, mama, he destroyed my monsters. Oh no, my Boundless. Oh well, Skull Mark is not a card I'm scared of. That's okay. Okay, so we lost our monsters, but hey, we got Time Wizard back. So okay, Little Wingard. Yes, we will do 100 less damage because of Alligator Sword that we have in hand. But during the end phase, we can swap its battle position. So I'm happy with that. So they take 900, they regain 1000. So now they're on that. I'm going to activate this effect. So we now swap to defense mode. And we know they have one card in hand. Now 2 cards, and then DNA Surgery. So now they have 2 cards. Let's draw. We got Polymerization, so we almost have all the materials to do a fusion of some sort. Let's do Alligator Sword. We'll swap Wingard to attack mode. Let's attempt to attack with Alligator Sword. It's Petite Moth. Okay, so we could have attacked with Alligator Sword. To be honest, I'm actually glad that we got rid of Petite Moth because we got rid of Cocoon of Evolution. That could have been a nightmare. If we didn't have the Skull Vice. Setting another defender. Now we're going to draw a card. We've got Grave Robber, so target a spell from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it until the end of the turn. If you use it, take 2000 damage. Okay, so we've got Mystical Space Typhoon. So we can pinch that, destroy DNA Surgery. We do take 2k damage, so it is a bit of a risk, but I'm willing to take said risk here. Okay, so now we got Panther Warrior. Let's go into battle phase. So we're going to attempt to attack with Little Wingard. It's Lagul. So we're going to inflict maximum amount of damage here, because we're going to inflict 15. And then thanks to Panther Warrior, we will inflict... Oh yeah, we got a tribute Little Wingard. I was like, what's going on? So now they take 2000. And now we will move to our end phase, and that's all completely fine. I will not. No, I don't want to activate that. No. No. Setting a card. No. Because we'll do it during our turn. This is so we can get rid of DNA Surgery. Ooh, we also got Graceful Dice. Nice. I think what I'm going to do is summon Time Wizard. So select, it's just select a spell card. So I can choose any spell card. So we're going to choose Mystical Space Typhoon. I will not chain with Graceful Dice. Nope. And then we're going to activate Graceful MST. So we can target and destroy. So there we go. Now we take 2000, so we're on 53, but that is absolutely fine. We're going to go to the battle phase. Not yet. Attempt to attack with our card here, because we don't know what the defensive power is. Oh, mama! It is... so we're going to have to use Graceful Dice, because we have no choice. We need to get over it. A 5, so we don't take any damage, but we don't get over. So I'm going to unfortunately tribute Time Wizard here, and this is so that we get over. So we weren't able to attack and defeat his monster, but now he doesn't have anything. He's only got 2 cards in hand, and he has to move to end phase. So we got 35 damage on board. We also now have Jinzo, so I'm going to tribute Panther Warrior for Jinzo. Out comes my boy. Lovely stuff. No summoning animation for him, which is an absolute criminal. But let's go in there. Let's attack. So it's 1500 over here, and then 2400 with Jinzo. Perfect. Welcome to Loserville, Weevil. Population U. I lost, but wait. All right, Weevil, cough him up. Your insect queen and 2 locator cards. Have mercy. Mercy? You should have thought of that when you decided to cheat. Now just like at Duelist Kingdom, you're out of the tournament. Nice. We got Graceful Charity, which is very nice. Insect Queen. We got this random insect dude. So it's like, fair enough. So Mime Control. Marek was in possession of 2 of the 3 Egyptian god cards, but he still needed the Millennium Puzzle to bring his plan together. And this by the way, is when Merrick went from pretty cool, interesting villain to absolute idiot, because instead of going after Kaiba and getting Obelisk for himself, you know, using Ra and Slifer, he decides, no, I'm going to use my boy Strings and Slifer to try and defeat Yugi, losing a God card in the process. He should have defeated Kaiba, stole Obelisk, and then dueled Yugi with all 3 Egyptian God cards. And at what that point is anyone going to do? Suddenly, Yugi found himself being challenged by a duelist named Strings. Yugi, prepare to duel and lose your puzzle. Merrick, meet my mind slave, Strings the Quiet One. Thanks to the power of the Millennium Rod, he shall defeat you. Coward, why should I waste my time when I can duel you through my mind puppets? Battling with the power of the Millennium Rod is no different than you using your puzzle to duel. That's not true. You force your servants to do your dirty work by taking control of their minds against their will. I duel with respect and honor. Merrick, make your move. Now, I have a horrible feeling our deck is going to be very sucky. I just got this feeling our deck is going to be, oh no, we lost the rock, paper, scissors. Because if he can somehow get his Egyptian God card out, I think we're in trouble, unless we can use Magic Cylinder. So he's making us go second, which actually I do not mind. But if he plays things like Nightmare Steel Cage and all sorts, we're in trouble. He's probably going to also have 2k Defenders and all sorts. And it looks like he's got the Slime card. So we got Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder. I am a very happy boy. I'm not okay with those face downs, if I'm being completely honest. If he has things like Heavy Storm, we're in massive trouble. Okay, so Beta the Magnet Warrior, come forth. We're going to set Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder, and then attempt to attack the defense, which I'm hoping is just the Slime card that he pays 1,000 for. No, Wormdrake, part of the fusion. Yeah, I was hoping it was the Slime, so we pay 1,000, so at least we'd be able to inflict some damage. Oh, he had to move to his end phase. He has absolutely nothing. I'm going to set Big Shield Gardener as a defender, and we're going to attack with 17. Okay, so he currently has 2 face downs and 3 cards in hand that he couldn't use. Card of Safe Return, Call of the Haunted, brings back Wormdrake. That activates Card of Safe Return. He's going to attack my monster. I'm not going to do anything because he's going to take 1,200 points of damage. Big Shield Gardener moves to attack mode. 1 Day of Peace, so we both draw a card, but neither player takes any damage. Do I activate Card Destruction yet? I don't think I do. I think instead I could... Yeah, we're going to tribute Big Shield Gardener, actually, for Baphomet. Because if we've got another Gazelle, we can search it out, and then that's at least a thing. Nope, we do not have another... Yeah, so we destroyed that, but obviously 1 Day of Peace. So we know he has an additional card for his draw, 4 cards, nothing! He has absolutely nothing! See, this is the thing, I could activate... I could activate Card Destruction, but then it could give him a completely fresh hand and give him the advantage he needs. When instead, what I could do is now just leave him with 500 points of damage, and now there's nothing he can do. So let's draw a card, see what he does. Nothing! What has he got? Okay, first of all, we're going to activate the effects of Giant Trunade. This will return all cards back to the hand. Then we're going to reset Mirror Force, reset Magic Cylinder, and then activate Card Destruction. I'm going to make you discard, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards? He had Slifer's Polys, 2 Slifer the Sky Dragons! My man is insane! That is wild. Have I summoned a card yet? No, I haven't. Summon Skull! I can't activate card hand destruction, but that's absolutely hilarious. And now you lose! Well, that was easy. I just made him discard 2 Slifers. I win, it's over. It can't be! How can I lose with an Egyptian God card in my deck? Very easily by the looks of it. You'll pay! You may have defeated Slifer, but I hold another Egyptian God card, a much more powerful one. So savor this victory while you can, for it will be your last! So we get strings, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and I think now I own every single God card, because we got Ra and Obelisk. So now we're going to be facing Bakura. So it's the Battle City Finals. We've just jumped to the finals. Sorry, Loomis and Umbra and all that jazz. Sorry, Possessed Joey. Hey, look, Joey, Yugi, and Mai. Hey, check it out. We got 6 locator cats. Kaiba, Joey, Yugi, and Mai were the first 4 duelists to reach the finals. The 5th duelist soon arrived. It was Merrick, using his fake name Namu. He befriended Taya and Joey during the tournament. His plan was falling into place. Yugi, meet our friend Namu. I've heard about you, Yugi. It's an honor to meet you. How on earth did Yugi not recognize the voice? I don't know. Any friend of Joey and Taya's is a buddy of mine. I'm so happy to be surrounded by such a welcoming crowd. I just hope that everyone I meet tonight is friendly as you people. Hey, that's Bakura. What's he doing here? So Bakura pretty much took out Yugi's grandpa. So basically, as a plan, because they've kind of skipped over all of this. And I like how they're just showing the Millennium Ring. So basically, Bakura found Marek first, was kind of gonna be face off and beat him, but then was bribed by Marek that he'd get the rod after he's done everything he wanted planned. The idea was to injure Bakura so that Namu could befriend Taya and Joey, and then Yugi's grandpa looked after Bakura. Then after that, Bakura became evil again, quickly took out Yugi's grandpa, made him pass out or whatever, and then defeated Bones, sending him to the Shadow Realm, or in the sub, to hell. And then got all the located cards so that they could duel. What are you doing wearing a duel disc? How else could I win 6 locator cards and enter the finals? Rewind a sec. When did you join the tournament? Join? How'd you make it all the way to the finals? The 7th duelist arrived just in time for Bakura to change the topic. Hey look, it's the 7th duelist. This guy looks familiar. It's that mug you don't forget. State your name. I am Marek. Marek's henchman Odeon assumed Marek's name to hide Marek's true identity. It was all part of Marek's plan. I'll kick your brainwashing keister. You're no match for me, fool. The only reason I'm not tossing you out of your cape right now is so I can save my energy and take you down in the finals. Got that, pal? I think I scared him, Yug. Now that the 7 of the 8 finalists arrived, Kaiba announced that even though their locator cards led them to the location, it wasn't the state of the Battle City Finals. At that moment, Kaiba's blimp arrived, and once they were on board, it was time for the first duel between Yugi and Bakura. Oh, we're just going to skip the Shizu turned up at the last second. Yugi knew that something was not right with Bakura. I know that's not Bakura. It's the evil spirit of the Millennium Ring. I bet he's after the 7 Millennium items. This duel's going to be tougher than anyone thinks. I must win this. The fate of the world. Oh wait, Yami Bakura is now the main protagonist. The fate of the world depends on it. I must win this. The fate of the world depends on it. Are you prepared to lose it all? Why all the fuss? What's around Bakura's neck? Namu, it's kind of hard to explain, but that's not really Bakura. You see, Yugi and Bakura have these real old objects that have magical powers. Yugi's item is good, but Bakura's item is bad. Because an evil spirit lives inside of it. So you're telling me there's an evil spirit up there dueling Yugi? That's hard to believe. The team had no idea that Namu was actually Marek, and the evil spirit possessing Bakura was working with him. Now that the introductions are over and done with, why don't we begin this duel? Let's go with the story deck. Now this is actually going to be a very tough game, because at any point, Bakura could just get final or death and basically win the game automatically. So I'm surprised he's opting to go second. I would have thought he'd like to go first, considering he can set up his board. Now, is he going to have the field spell and everything? Who knows? Swords of Revealing Light is not a bad card. It would stop him for a few turns, but I'm not sure necessarily if that's a good idea. Right now, I'm just going to set this, because there's no way he's going to summon more than 2 monsters. I had a feeling it'd be something like Headless Knight. So we're going to take 1150, he swaps to attack mode. Now, unfortunately, he could just summon another monster and then deal with my big shield gardener. So what I'm going to have to do is put this to defense mode, activate Swords of Revealing Light, and then set Alpha the Magnet Warrior. And then at that point, end our turn, because Magnet Warrior is 50 points short of Headless Knight. Setting a monster and ending turn. So now we can tribute summon and summon one of our monsters. Magic Formula. Okay, so I wasn't originally going to summon the Dark Magician, but that actually is probably the best monster that we can summon right now. Dark Magician! Yeah, here he comes! It's the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, especially when I equip it with Magic Formula, giving him 3,200. It gives him 700 or 800 attack points. 1750 damage taken. Very nice, on top of the damage he took from Big Shield Gardener's defense. But unfortunately, we only have 1 monster on board, and 2 monsters we have to deal with. Nightmare Steel Cage makes it that we can't attack for 2 turns. Not that Swords of Revealing Light can do a whole lot for him either. Dark Magician Girl. Wow, okay. We are drawing all of the bricks, so if anything goes wrong, we're in trouble. Portrait Secret. Visor-Des. That doesn't do a whole lot. Another Dark Magician Girl. That's so pointless. Okay, so now attacks and everything can be, we can now declare attacks and all sorts. He's got a whole army of monsters, and I only have 1. Karibo! I'm going to set the Karibo. Hopefully we can get Dark Magician Girl on board. I'm going to attack this because it'll force one of his other monsters into attack mode, and then he'll have to face the full fury of the Dark Magician. A defense. And a face down. Face down's a little bit scary if I'm being honest. Exile of the Wicked destroys all fiend monsters on the field. This is technically a fiend. So what's its full effect? Let's have a look at this. If this card is normal summon, target a monster your opponent controls. During the first standby phase, destroy that monster. It cannot be destroyed by a battle while the targeted monster is on the field. So it didn't get its effect. I think it'd be worth tributing Karibo for Dark Magician Girl. Hopefully he doesn't have Mirror Force. He might have Mirror Force. So now we've got Dark Magician Girl. Actual canon story monster summoned. Okay. So, Dark Magician Girl will attack the 1200 defender. Attack that one! Ooh, Spirit of the Silent. So it basically forces us to attack with another monster, which Dark Magician Girl technically attacked twice. Oh no, now he's got Destiny board. Uh-oh. Nightmare Steel Cage prevents us from attacking for 2 turns. Not good. This is bad. Because Destiny board now allows him another ladder. If we have no back row removal, we automatically lose. Because he can just make it so we can't attack. Another brick! My goodness. Is it during my end phases? Yeah, during my end phases. So literally, I have 1 turn to defeat Bakura, and I don't have Slifer to do it. Nope, we lost. So we lost to Destiny board. Like I said, at any point in time, he can just activate Destiny board. That's a real shame because we just bricked on a whole load of monsters. So I will use Dark Magician Girl over here. Very nice. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to attack with Gamma. Oh, we couldn't have gotten around it. We were so close to defeating him, but the issue is final is now on there, so we lose. Lost to the effects of Destiny board. We'll give it one more try with Yugi's deck, but if Yugi doesn't have any back row removal, we're literally in trouble. That's just the way it goes. He stalled us with the Nightmare Steel Cages, and just made it that we couldn't attack him. So, yeah. Find out what we can do about that, Yugi. Now, I have no idea how many Destiny boards he necessarily has in terms of pieces. Like, it could just be he only has the one copy. Oh, that's an even worse hand than we had before. I think on this occasion I'm going to set Silverfang. Collective power. Target one face-up monster in the field. Equip it with all equipped monsters on the field. That's... Look at all these bad cards, man. Soul Exchange isn't bad because we can tribute one of his monsters for one of ours. So if we draw Summon Skull, for example. Okay, so the Portrait's Secret. That's going to attack and destroy our guy. He's now setting a card and ending turn. If that is Destiny board, we are in so much trouble already. Magic Formula is so bad. Like, look at all these really bad spells and traps that we're playing in this deck, man. Like, I wouldn't run any of these, except for Soul Exchange. Soul Exchange is actually a... no! He already has Destiny board turn 1?! Oh no, we're scuppered. There ain't no way we're... Ah, and he's stalling us for 2 turns. Are you serious? I can Soul Exchange, tribute our 2 monsters for Dark Magician, and that is the best move that we can do. And then play Magic Formula alongside Dark Magician. Are you serious right now, though? Like, he just has Destiny board straight away? That's absolutely... Sangan! Oh, now he's got the Visor-Des. So after 3 turns, Dark Magician will be destroyed. And then on top of that, I don't think the monster can be, like, destroyed by battle. That is so broken that he got the Destiny board card straight away. Again, if we have 0 back row removal, we lose automatically. Exile the Wicked destroys Fiend monsters, but he plays them all in attack mode. Look at this. Again, I have 1 turn to defeat Bakura, otherwise we just automatically lose. This is absolutely insane. Now he's playing the Visor-Des, so now Dark Magician can't even attack. I can actually play Exile to the Wicked. Oh look, it's Slifer. That would have been absolutely hilarious. That is insane. Headless Knight. And we lose again. Okay. Yugi's deck sucks. Officially. That's so bad. Okay, so we're going to use my deck. Because I know my deck has back row removal. I know for a fact my deck has back row removal. We just need to see it. And then the second I see any of those cards, they're dying. Like, the second I see, like, just anything dodgy, we're just getting rid of it immediately. So let's deal with this real quick. You know, I don't remember Amazon's Queen being in my deck, but there we go. Graceful Charity allows him to draw 3 cards and discard 2. Then he plays Sangan and ends his turn, which will allow him a search. Drew Blazing Impachi. I could have Darkhold and inflicted 1850, but actually, oh no, this is target 1 monster. I mean, it's not so bad, but okay. So let's use Blazing Impachi. He didn't draw any... That's the thing, like, this is thinning his deck. That's the thing that's scary. He's thinning his deck, and then it's shuffling his deck, so he might just draw one of the pieces. Oh no, he has Dark Necrosphere and Sangan. We got Saku, but so we'll Saku the Dark Necrosphere. and then he doesn't get the ability. If that's Destiny Board, I'm going to be so upset. I might just Dark Hole if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, we're just going to Dark Hole. Blow him up! Sorry guys, we need to get in there. Search for another card, why not? I swear if that's Destiny Board, I'm going to be so upset. I got Misature, but that does absolutely nothing in this situation for us. I love Jerry Beans, man. He is the strongest warrior in the world. And it's Destiny Board. I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. He's thinned his deck to the point where he could just play Destiny Board. Now he's playing Visadas, which we could just tribute for Amazon's Queen. But no, okay, so we got Great Angus, but I need to tribute for this. So here we go. Boom! So 2400 beat stick, get in there. So 1900, so he's only got 35. As long as he doesn't draw Nightmare Steel Cage, we're good. But watch me will that into existence. Setting 1, ending turn. So we got Great Angus, which has 35. We do... I'll use this. We'll use this. So we gain 500. Let's activate Swords. We'll see what the defense monster is, depending on what that is. So it's the Cat of Ill Omen. Interesting. So what this will do is allow us to use Great Angus. So what was this? Choose a trap from your deck, place it on the top of the deck, or if Necro Valley... Oh, okay, so we know he's going to draw the trap card next. So, oh wait, but his final, his Destiny Board's going to change that. It doesn't matter, because that allows him to play it and then shuffle the deck. That was in his hand. That is ridiculous. 1 Day of Peace, we lost. But we did draw a breaker, so we didn't lose. Activate Golden Ladybug. We almost lost because 1 Day of Peace would have made it so he didn't take any damage. But fortunately, we got Breaker the Magical Warrior. Breaker's ability allows us to automatically take a counter, remove a counter, and we're going to destroy Destiny Board, which gets rid of all other pieces. Battle phase. Great Angus will attack the defensive monster because we don't know what its defense points is, and then we'll end our turn. That was so close! That was unbelievably close. Oh, another Dark Necrophilia? Brother, please, why? I don't even know if I can get around to 2200 if I'm being completely honest here at this stage. I got Gauze. Gauze has, what, 27? Yeah, Gauze ain't getting over that. Are you serious right now? He's just gonna stall us for a bit? Although, I could let him destroy one of my monsters and then literally target Dark Necrophilia and destroy it. And it's during the end phase. So let's just, like, keep this up. Shot of Greed, that'll give us a 2000. I'm not going to gain the 500 this time. Yeah, so we could just normal summon Gauze. When you take damage in this card's position, you can special summon this card. You must control no cards to activate and resolve this effect. Yeah, so that's never going to happen. So we're going to tribute these two. We'll get them out of here, and then we'll summon Gauze. One of the best GOAT format cards in the game. And just deal with whatever his defense is. Just so he doesn't get, like, an army out. Who knows if he has multiple copies of these board cards. He might do. He might. Oh, he's going into battle. Okay, so we destroyed my card. So now we can activate Misature. But I'm not going to destroy... I'm not going to destroy Dark Necrophilia because during the end phase it would activate its effect. So there's no point in that. We may as well activate Golden Ladybug. And then summon Mechanical Chaser, just in case, because you never know. And then we're going to have Gauze get in there and attack. So it's during the end phase, so nothing to worry about unless he has something in hand. Amazon's Queen. Yes, Breaker was the safety card. Bakura, you okay? Oh, hey, where am I? You're with friends now, Bakura. I'm glad Bakura's okay. The Millennium Ring is a lot like my puzzle. It holds an ancient spirit that depends on someone else so it can exist. And even though the spirit of the ring is evil and controls Bakura against his will, it seems to still need Bakura in order to survive. But there's a major difference between Bakura and I. What's that? The spirit inside my item is my friend, and you and I are always there to support each other no matter what comes our way. You were there to help me when my grandfather was in trouble, and now I'm here to help you rescue the world from evil. I promise that together we'll figure out the secrets of your ancient past and how to unlock your hidden powers before Merrick can take them, because your destiny is mine too, and we're gonna win. That's right. That was a tough duel, but thanks to our teamwork and the heart of the cards, we came out on top. Now we're headed to round 2, and we're gonna take it all the way. Okay, so we managed to get another win, so that's absolutely fantastic. So the Awakening of Evil. Funny enough, Odeon got all his new support very recently in Maze of the Master, which we've been slowly opening. So that's really cool. So while everyone waited for the next duel to begin, Yugi returned to his room to rest. He was suddenly surprised by a man in robes who wore a turban. Shoddy! As he entered his room to provide Yugi guidance for the challenges that lay ahead. I am the guardian of the 7 Millennium items. I am here because I sensed a disturbance in the mystic alignment once again. The 7 items are on board this vessel, as well as the 3 Egyptian god cards, which means all the objects capable of saving and destroying the world are right here. Really? Yeah, because unfortunately with the scale, like Shoddy has the Millennium Scale, I'm guessing Bakura at this point must have had the Millennium Eye just casually in his pocket. Earth's safety rests with you, Yugi. Heed my words. It is wrong individuals who gain control of any of the Millennium items or one of the god cards. The result would be catastrophic. It nearly happened once before when Pegasus created dual monsters. It did? But how? It all began when Pegasus first arrived in Egypt. He was searching for a method of reuniting with his lost love. His quest brought him to me, and I presented him with the Millennium Eye, for he was destined to possess it. Soon after, he discovered the origins of the ancient Egyptian shadow games. Pegasus became obsessed with these games, and decided to dedicate his life to recreating them. During one of his early research trips to the ancient pyramids, Pegasus planned to locate the stones depicting the ancient god monsters he read about. So I guided Pegasus and his team of archaeologists of an underground chamber hidden beneath the desert sands, and after traveling by foot for hours, our journey was over. Pegasus entered the dimly lit chamber. As promised, I brought him to the ancient resting place of the Egyptian god tablets. Pegasus found what he came for, never knowing he was about to unleash a devastating force like no other. Triumphant, Pegasus returned to America to design his cards based upon the images he found on the stones. He was destined to awaken the Egyptian god monsters, but he was not destined to control their powerful magic. Although Maximilian Pegasus completed the prototypes of the 3 Egyptian god cards, he immediately flew to Egypt to seal them in a tomb alongside the original carvings and spare the world of their absolute power. And with the help of Ishizu, Pegasus sealed away the cards. And then Marek tried to steal them? Yes, and if he were to get his hands on all 3, the results would be devastating. I can assure you, Marek, that he will never hold all 3 Egyptian god cards. Yo, why is Shiny got a blushy face on, my boy? He was like, oh, a 10! My Pharaoh, it is an honor for me to be in your presence once again. I know that you will restore order to the world and put an end to this chaos, just as you did 5,000 years ago, or 3,000 depending on the sub or the dub. My complete faith lies in you. At that moment, the speaker announced that all finalists must return to the main concourse, and Shoddy vanished. The second duel was between Merrick and Joey. Since Odeon was pretending to be Merrick, Odeon stood before Joey, ready to duel. Let's do this, Merrick! It's time to duel! I'll destroy you! Prepare for defeat. Don't count on it, Merrick. I ain't scared of you. We'll start off with the story deck, and we will go from there, and hopefully we will get some victories. So, hey, yo, we managed to get a good few victories in, and only so far, I'm going to say this a bit early on, but so far, the only person that has been an issue was Bakura with Destiny board. So that's interesting. But yeah, okay, so we have absolute garbage in our hands. So I think the best thing for us to do is summon Rocket Warrior. I don't want to set it though. I want to... it's making me set it. That's so annoying. I did not want to do that. I'm going to then set Scapegoat and end our turn. Because the only reason I need to use Scapegoat is if he somehow deals with my monster and we don't have anything else. Temple of the Kings is a nightmare already, but he has no fusion deck, so it's not the worst thing ever in the world. 2 sets and 1 monster, an ending turn. If we draw a Panther Warrior, that'd actually be very ideal at this stage. Jinzo! No track cards can be activated. That will do me very nicely. I will take a Jinzo at this stage in the game. Whoops, daisies. Yes. Let's go, Jinzo! Get him out here. So no trap cards can now be played, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, because you can activate 1 trap card the turn that is set. You can then set, send 1 Mythical Beast Circuit in your main monster turn to the graveyard to special summon monster from your hand or deck, or 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. And then you can't use the effect of you can only use the effect of each effect of Temple of the Kings once per turn. So that's pretty cool. That you could either activate a set card during the turn it's set, so you could set, like, I don't know, let's say Jar of Greed, and then immediately activate it, or you can send Mythical Beast Circuit and then get. So in Duel Links, they use it for the Twin Thunder Dragon, which is a 2800 monster. Cannaville Omen is getting Magic Jammer, which is absolutely useless for my boy, because I have Jinzo on board. So unless he can deal with Jinzo with something like Tribute to the Doomed, I'm perfectly comfy. The only thing I will say... Oh, mama! Oh, yeah, I was going to say, did he have any more cards? But he clearly doesn't. Maybe he has things like Night Assailant. That'd be pretty cool if he had. Insect Queen sucks. This is the thing. This is the hilarious thing about Joey's deck in this duel, because I ironically have Polymerization, where in that episode he literally goes, Polymerization! That card sucks! Like, you know, an Insect Queen can only attack, you know, and things. I could summon Time Wizard, but I'm just going to summon Swordsman Landstar at this point. Get him out of here. Do I risk... Cannaville Omen has 300 defense. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid! Go! Jinzo 2400! That was absolutely amazing! I was not expecting that to work. Once per turn you can target 1 effect monster in your graveyard. Oh no, Phantom of Chaos! What's he gonna do? Why did he summon that? Yo, hold up! No! We got Panther Warrior? We can't activate Scapegoat though. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so he takes 500 over here, then 2400. It's not enough, is it? I think it's just shy. Yeah, it's a little bit shy. But now we'll be able to deal with 5 Swordsman Landstar. Yo! He's got 5... You know, 1 card face down, Temple of the Kings face up and 4 face downs. What on earth is he gonna do? Nothing. Oh! Polymerization, and he can't even activate Magic Gemma. Yo, Time Wizard Baby Dragon. Yo, this is awesome. I wish this is how Joey just kicked Odeon's ass in the actual duel. I wonder if that's Ra in his hand. He might have a fake ass Ra. That'd be absolutely hilarious. Which, funny enough, Odeon did actually get support for Ra. But it's a really bad spell card. Odeon's deck contained a copy of the Egyptian God card. This angered the gods, so lightning struck Joey and Odeon, sending them to the mat. Well, funny enough, it's because he summoned Ra, or the fake copies, because they thought because Odeon was kind of like a gravekeeper, that maybe he'd be able to use its magic, but absolutely failed. Master Merrick, I am not worthy of control of this card, just as I was not worthy of enough to be part of your family. Odeon! I tried my best to serve you, Master. I tried. Odeon dedicated his life to protecting Marek by containing the evil within Marek. But with Odeon weakened, his control over the evil was losing its strength. Yeah, this is like one of the weird things about the whole situation. Like the manga's really dark at this point. Please forgive me, Joey. I'm sorry. It was an honor for me to duel you. Well, same to you, and thanks for that lightning bolt. I won't forget this duel for a while. Now that that's done, you gotta come clean. If you're not Marek, then who are you? I am only a servant of the real Master Marek. Admit your true identity, Marek. Yes, it's true. I am indeed real Marek, you fools. So Namu lied to us all along? Namu, he was a disguise for me to get closer to Yugi. So Pharaoh, we finally meet face to face. Look at him! Look at him! Look at his outfit! Look at his designer clothing choice! Also, wouldn't it have been handy if Ishizu maybe, I don't know, described what her brother looked like? That also might have been useful. Now at last I can finish my job my pathetic servants couldn't. Yugi, your puzzle and power will soon be where they belong. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We're all in great danger. The great evil hidden within Master Marek has a darker side. I'm unable to contain it anymore. It's too late now. Yeah, also this was really funny because this is regular Marek. Regular Marek, good Marek. We're gonna put that in quotations. Good Marek. You know, this is the guy who, kidnapped Taya, put her under, if you're watching the dub and the sub, under, on that chair, tied to it, and with the big crater thing, and if they just didn't duel, they drop the crater on Taya. Or, if you read the manga, cyanide pill, and forced her to hold it while controlled, and then fortunately as a man of his word did make Taya spit it out. That was absolutely insane, because that was in fact regular Marek, good Marek. And all these other things that's happened to Arcana and so many of these other people was all good Marek. Now we're facing evil Marek. Marek, what's going on? I'm finally free again, which means I can do things my way. I was restrained for many years by that fool Odeon. Who are you? I am the true Marek. I'm not as kind as the one you've come to know, and soon I'll finish the job he couldn't complete and strip you of your powers. Ha 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 ha! Nice, very nice. Okay, so we managed to how many duels did we actually manage to do there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We managed to get 4 duels done, so that's not bad. You know what? Let's do one more. We're gonna do one more real quick. The next duel was Mai versus the real Marek. Oh wow, so we're not even getting Mai versus Marek. Mai gave everything she had, but Marek was much too powerful. With the power of the Millennium Rod, Marek trapped Mai in his mind, trapped Mai's mind into the Shadow Realm. Also, this was really dumb because Mai had outwitted Marek, stole Ra, summoned Ra, and then they were all like, oh no, you need this ancient chant that nobody else knows, only me, to summon Ra. Your friend made a costly mistake by dueling me, and now I'm afraid she's paying the ultimate price. Nonetheless, notice her motionless appearance? It's because her mind is trapped. With each passing second, she forgets more. The shadows are taking everything she kept inside her mind and inside her heart. I mean, that's actually better than the manga, because in the manga it was flesh-eating insects, and the more time that passed, the more of them would appear. Great. Also, she had to watch, Yugi and the gang kind of, she'd be like, people save me! But they couldn't hear her. She was still trapped in the pyramid thing, but instead of sand, it was flesh-eating insects. Trapped by dark magic, Mai's friends could do nothing to help her. Alright, you geeks! Clear the field for the next duel! I like that. Oh no, a person's lost their mind. Oh no, evil shadow games. Clear the way, fools! As president of Kaiba Corp, I demand God cards. The next duel was Sao Kaiba versus Ishizu, the same Ishizu who Yugi and Taya met at the museum. She was the mysterious 8th duelist. This is quite a surprise. Yes, we meet again, Sao Kaiba. So you've come to win back Obelisk. What I've come for is of greater importance. I've come here to save my brother. Brother? Yes, for the past 5,000 years, an Ishtar has stood guard over the pharaoh's tomb. Only Marek turned against us, and the evil within him is even stronger now. If you remember, my Millennium Necklace has the power to show me the events that are yet to come, and right now it tells me you will lose this duel to me. Enough with the Millennium items. I don't believe in their nonsense. I planned this with one goal in mind, to reclaim my place as the #1 duelist in the world. Have you forgotten that it was my idea for you to organize Battle City Tournament to lure duelists like Marek? And my plan worked, for my brother is here, but the hardest task is yet to come. The evil within him must be stopped. I'm surrounded by superstitious nitwits. Take your hocus-pocus nonsense to someone else's tournament. My Millennium Necklace predicts that you lack faith, that your lack of faith will be your downfall. We gotta play as we gotta play this as Kaiba, not a Shizu. Could you imagine if this was tier limit? Tier Shizu, just full power, like all the retains of like Kelbeck and all sorts. It'd be absolutely terrifying. We'd lose. That's not even like a debate. We just flat out lose. We're playing GOAT format against like a Shizu's tier limit. Like I may as well just scoop and go home. Oh no! Of course I'm gonna lose this duel. I bricked. Oh, can I have part agreed? Yo, actually, do me a favor. That actually helps me. I'm gonna discard you. You're not getting additional attack points. Ring isn't helpful. Cestus of Dalga makes it 2,000. I've got Shrink. Thunder Dragon. You've got. Do I have Twin Thunder Dragon? No, I don't have Twin Thunder Dragon! No! Why do I have Thunder Dragon? I don't even run Twin? Are you kidding me? You've gotta actually be joking with me right now. Well, I may as well just do it the once, and then do it again. Oh my goodness, you gotta be joking me! I'm thinning my deck, at least, but I know for a fact she's got another Agido even, in her hand, and 2 bricks. You've gotta be kidding me! Why do I have all these bricks? I wouldn't have minded if it was multiple blue eyes. Multiple blue eyes would be fine. I'd more than happy take that. But the fact that it's like actual cards, like, you've gotta be joking. Oh, now it's Kelbeck, so when this card attacks, a monster attacks it and now returns back to the hand, you've gotta actually be kidding. I gotta take this damage as well. I gotta take 35. Unless, no, actually, I'm gonna take 35. I wanna activate Ring. Why can't I activate Ring? I wanted to activate Ring at this point. And now she's gained the life points. Can I activate Ring of Destruction? Thank you. I wanted to activate Ring here. That means I take 15. I'm going to take another 2,000 for no stupid reason. Oh, you gotta be joking me. So I'm going to take 2,000 points, 1,500 points. But now I take another 15 on top of. This is so insane. I feel like this isn't fair. This is ridiculous. I lost so much life points because of that. At least it was original. Summoner's Art. That searches a card! I'm literally... you joking me? What is this garbage? Give me blue eyes. I swear if it was Gadget Soldier or... give me the third! Which will be so dumb because Kelbeck will bounce it back to the hand. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Why is my deck full of bricks? What is that? With Thunder Dragons, Gadget Soldiers, it's gotta be triple blue eyes. I've got like 8, 9, 10 bricks. We literally lost. You've gotta be... Right, I have to halve with Shrink this monster. 1,215. Why? This is so stupid! Oh my goodness, Virus Cannon! No! This is garbage! This garbage! Oh no! Like, I hate to say this, there's no way we'll lose it. Like, no way! We should have ended the episode when we did. I'm so upset! Our deck is so garbage! It's Kaiba! Where's all your rare cards? Come on! Please make me go second. Please. I'm going first. I'm gonna brick again, aren't I? It's gonna be a brick. I didn't see, like, it wouldn't have been so bad if I had Force Raider or something. Battlelocks. I'd have taken Battlelocks. No. Thunder Dragon. Oh no. Why did we draw multiple Thunder Dragons? That's so bad. That's actual bad. Okay, well, at least we got Force Raider. It's a 1900. He's awesome. So I'll take that. What you get immediately just dealt with. Pot of Greed. Similar to last time. Graceful Charity as well. A Shizu, you don't need these. A Medora. No. Oh, you've got to be joking. Have we lost already? No way have we lost already. You've got to be... Virus Cannon. No, I'm sorry, I'm not. No. There's no way a Shizu was a problem. You've got to be kidding me. A Shizu was a problem. And not even that she's a problem, right? She's not even a problematic duelist. It's Seto Kaiba's deck. Full of bricks. I bought a lovely house. It's a fantastic house. Yeah, I'll go second this time. Oh yeah, sure. Right, we'll kick her absolute ass this time. I'm more than happy. Let's go. I've got monsters this time. Monsters, spells, and traps. Look at this. Supply Squad, Shot of Greed, Bottomless, Dark Hole, Mechanical Chaser. Draw your cards. Draw your last pathetic cards so I can end this duel, Shizu. Agido. With the Cestus of Dalga. And a face down. 2 face downs. I'm not afraid. I have Dark Hole. And Breaker the Magical Warrior. Let's go. Dark Hole. And then I will summon Breaker the Magical Warrior. He'll have 1900. Now we will activate its effect. And we will target this one. Get it out of here. What is it? Buko. Activate when an effect of drawing cards is activated. Both players see the drawn cards and discarded them all to the graveyard. I'm actually glad I got rid of that because we would have lost any of these draws. Supply Squad, Shot of Greed, fantastic. I'm happy with all these cards. Let's go and deal. And now if they summon the stupid Nettlebug Nest. Yo, she's trying to make her card stupidly powerful. She's trying to make that Medora or whatever powerful. Zolga. Well, we have to deal with Zolga because otherwise we lose our breaker here. Fissure. Okay, that's really good actually because it will destroy the lowest monster. And now we've got Mechanical Chaser. So now we're going to deal some serious damage. She could aim to swap the cards. Oh my word! If she has that deck swapping trap card, we'd be screwed. Okay. Okay, let's see what... It's a defender. An ending turn. Okay, so it could be Cowback or something ridiculous. Mirror Force I will take. And we're going to draw some more cards thanks to Shard of Greed. Here we go, Mania Bug. Okay, let's activate Swords of Revealing Light. We're going to find out what we're dealing with. I told you it was Cowback. I knew it. I'm not even... Yo, like, you ain't even all that, Shizu. You ain't even all that. Look at this. Look at this. Absolute decimated because... No, I don't want to read. Don't want to read. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Easy. Easy with my own deck. Kaiba's deck sucks. You suck, Kaiba. Victory is mine. If you had at least Twin Thunder Dragon as a fusion monster, I would have been fine with that. You absolute clown. Very impressive, Kaiba. You managed to overcome the fate my Millennium Necklace showed me by using O-Artistry's awesome deck. I won this duel for the same reasons I'll win the tournament. No, you didn't. Not your superior skills. Your deck sucks, mate. You brought a brick. Hey, Shizu, why are you blushing there? Perhaps you've taught me a valuable lesson about the nature of destiny, and for that I am grateful. I may have lost the duel, but in the process I have gained something far greater in importance. The realization that if I'm to win this battle for my brother's spirit, I will need your help, Kaiba. Thank you, for I know you will help me save my brother. Believe whatever you need to, Ishizu, but I'm only doing this for myself. Okay. Oh, Soldier of Light and Pot of Greed and Water Pond. I will take all of these cards. Okay, so I'm going to... Should we... Nah, you know what? We're going to make this a longer episode. Clash in the Colosseum! Watch now. Marek dueled Bakura for his ring and won. It was now time for the semi-finals. Yo! No, wait! Do we not get Joey versus Marek? That's insane! The first duel was Joey versus Marek. Marek's power was so great, the Wing Dragon Ross sent Joey to the hospital. It seemed nothing could stop Marek's reign of terror, not even the filler episodes. The semi-final would determine who would face off against Marek. It was Yugi versus Kaiba, fighting for the first time since their battle in Duelist Kingdom. Yugi, we mustn't let Joey's struggle interfere with our concentration. Remember, in order to overcome Marek, we must get past Kaiba. Well, Yugi. Sorry, Yugi. You're gone. Well, Yugi. So you decided to show up after all. Of course. To miss this duel is to deny my destiny. Spare me the drama. So why didn't the nerd herd show up to cheer you on? Are they too busy trying to wake Wheeler up from his nap? Joey is in a great deal of danger now. More than you could ever know. Wheeler shouldn't have been here in the first place. I warned him not to play with the big boys, and if you ask me, he got what he deserved. A slap in the face by Ra. If getting attacked by an Egyptian god card didn't knock sense into the kid, then nothing will. You know, funny enough, this is the funny thing about the dub. In the sub, actually, Kaiba has en masse respect for Joey, for practically almost beating Marek, for this, because remember, it was plot armor that Joey lost. That's enough, Kaiba. You have no idea how much dangerous this Duel Monsters tournament of yours has become. The outcome of the Battle Sea Finals could put the whole world at risk. The risk is, the only one at risk is you. For once I win, you will be number one. Kaiba, it's not always about being number one. It's about dueling with bravery, honor, and respect. And most importantly, putting the needs of others ahead of your own. That's something Joey Wheeler did every day of his life. Yugi, in ancient times, Roman gladiators would duel to their doom in order to prove who was the strongest. Now it's our turn to see which one of us deserves to be called the greatest in the world. So draw your first card and let the battle begin. With pleasure, Kaiba. I like how we just skipped the whole, Joey was like, he helped loads of people and he did all these things, and literally Kaiba's like, Colosseums, Romans. Okay, so watch now Kaiba have amazing, super sexy, epic deck, and we get absolutely crushed because, either we break. Look at that! 4 extra deck! What? Why do you get 4 extra deck? That's not fair! Well, he's probably got his XYZ Dragon Cannon and all that garbage. Are you serious right now? X-Head Cannon! I can't deal with X-Head Cannon! Unless I could draw Summon Skull and use my tribute... Oh, King's Knight. When this card's normal summoned... Wow, you control Queen's Knight. Special summon Jack's Knight from the deck. It would have been so cool if I could have done that. But unfortunately, it's not going to work. I mean, I'm going to summon Queen's Knight anyways. I'll use Change of Heart. I'll use Change of Heart. It would have been cool if I had multiple monsters. Because we're going to need to inflict as much damage as just humanly possible. Slifer is such a brick, man. We're going to need something like Mirror Force, immediately. If he just goes into one of his XYZ Dragon Cannon thingies, we're, doomed. What's my face down again? Oh yeah, Light Force Sword. We may as well activate it. Light Force Sword! Take a card! Will it take Blue Eyes? Who knows? Lord of D. I can take a Lord of D. That's not a problem. Face down. I might not be able to take a Lord of D. Magical Hats. Go, King's Knight! King's Knight, attack his... There we go, Lord of D. taking that out. Okay, let's see what he plays next. No, I'm not going to activate that. He's declared a battle. Activate magical hats. Let's get rid of some garbage track cards. So select one monster you control. Defusion sucks. Let's see. Exchange is bad, so we'll get rid of exchange and defusion. And then that's the only cards we can choose other than the monster. So we're just going to get rid of some bad cards, thin the deck out a little bit, and then hopefully it doesn't attack my monster. Ideally it attacks a spell card. Yes! Okay, nice. Perfect. So we still got King's Knight in defense mode. Raz Black Dragon, and we couldn't get a comeback. Soul Exchange! Oh, come on, bro! Why? No, he's gonna blue eyes me. I mean, this is the blue eyes he added, but he can't attack the turn that he uses Soul Exchange, if I remember this right. Yeah, he can't attack during that turn. Card destruction now doesn't help me, but I can thin my hand out and hopefully get something good. Oh my word! Oh my goodness gracious me! He had cards. My man had cards. He had a Blue Eyes. He had Obelisk. Like, okay, I have no idea what's in his hand now, but I am terrified. Because now our card's also coming back, so he's got a lot of cards. Z Mail Tank. Now, I can deal with a Z. 3,000 to the face, though. That's not good. I need Mirror Force. I'm desperate for Mirror Force at this point. Jax Knight, no! Jax Knight, you're rubbish! Because you can only summon it from the deck! It's so bad. I'm hoping he doesn't have any other monsters he can play. I hope he's bricked. Nope, he summons X-Head Cannon. Oh boy, we're practically on death's door, even with if we draw Mirror Force. We're doomed. Summoners are... Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Why does this game... It started off so well, and then it went all downhill from there. I'm not using Yugi's deck. Yugi's deck sucks, man. I can't believe Kaiba gets to use XYZ Dragon Cannon and all that in this duel. Couldn't get that in the last one with the Shizu. No, we had to have stupid garbage cards that we... Oh, you gotta be joking me. Alright, time to kill him with our best deck. Let's go, let's do this. Oh yes, look at this. Look at all this. It's magical. Look at this. I'm not even nervous. Like, what are you gonna do now? Watch him, like, just absolutely obliterate me. Cannot be special summoned. If a monster effect is activated, tribute this face-up card. You get the effect. So he's summoning Lord of D? No! What? He had... What? No! Don't tell me he has multiple Blue Eyes in his hand. Please don't. Oh, just the one. Okay, I can deal with one, and I'm going to Raigeki his absolute ass. Get out of here. No! That is insane! Wait, can you actually? Neither player can target dragon monsters on the field with card effects. Ah, well, yeah, not targeting. Bye-bye! Get out of here. That is insane, man. Absolutely insane. Enemy controller! Oh! I get riled. Rustling in my jimmies. This is insane. He's going... Oh, because it's Blade Knight with 16! No! I'm gonna save Fissure, just in case. Break of the Magic Warrior is perfect, actually, because we can just save the counter for when we need to. It's a bit more back and forth, this duel. That's the other thing with Kaiba's deck compared to Yugi's deck. Unless you're playing a lot of the Magnet Warriors, Yugi's monster lineup just sucks. Like, you know, Celtic Guardian's 1400. You know what I mean? Like, that's rubbish. Yeah, let's summon Doom Calibur Knight. I'll tribute Doom Calibur next turn, so we can get some actual monsters on board. Yeah, there we go. White Dragon Head's now dealt with. I really hope he's got, like, just a Blue Eyes, an Obelisk, something like that, a Polymerization, just some sort of really stupid brick. Okay, so let's tribute Doom Calibur. Go, Amazoness Queen! Set Bottomless, and then let's go. Yep, so that's that, and then let's attack with this. That's 2400. Setting a monster, ending his turn. It's now our turn, so we're drawing a card. Mechanical Chaser. We'll summon Mechanical Chaser. Get him on the board. So, yeah, look at this. Like, once we dealt with, like, Kaiba, like, there's not, look at him. Like, when you get all these good cards, it's easy. It's easy. You lose, Kaiba. I told you your hatred and your lust for power would never prevail. I did it, but it was the toughest power is still ahead when I faced Merrick in the final duel. Oh look, it's another god card, another copy of Obelisk. So how many duels is there left? Okay, so we've just got like, okay, so we're gonna do the final face-off and then we'll end the episode there. We'll do some pack openings, but this will be the actual. The time had come for the final face-off, Yugi versus Marek with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. I have been waiting for this moment my entire life. Soon your infinite power will be mine. Marek, I will not only defeat you, but free you from the darkness that controls you. Now that I'd like to see. We'll start with the story deck. Witch's Strike would be absolutely bonkers. That is like one of the craziest cards I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so Yugi's deck versus Marek's. I feel more confident in this one. Immediately saying no to my confidence. Vengeful Bog Spirit. So monsters cannot attack the turn they're summoned. At 1500 and nothing else can be played. Okay, interesting. We draw a card, Fiend Sanctuary. Any monster that's sent to the graveyard? Yeah, we're not going to waste that. We could Card Destruction. We got Karibo. I mean, he can attack, but... Okay, so we may as well summon King's Knight at this stage. And I think I'm just going to end my turn. Drelago. He can't attack the turn that it's summoned, so that's fine. Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, we may as well put on board. Brain Control, we could pay the 800 life points, steal his monster, use it to attack, make him pay 1,000. I don't think it's that worth. Make him pay the 1,000 so it comes back. He's got Raw, we'll deal with it. We'll see what he plays. Black Pendant. Okay, now we have to activate card effect. You know what? Yeah, we'll Karibo this. You know, save the damage. We do take 300 for our troubles, and then another 300, so 600. We took 600 for our troubles. And a third face down. My hand kind of sucks, except with the... I'm going to set Soul Charge, and I'm going to set Brain Control, and then we're going to activate Card Destruction. We will see if he has Raw. It was Tribute Doll, interesting. Swords of Revealing Light, so we can't attack for 3 turns. Ooh, inflict 600 damage to my opponent each turn. Interesting. So he's trying to burn me. Well, fortunately, this can attack. Next turn, I'm just going to attack the Revival Gem, because each time it gets destroyed, he has to pay 1,000 life point cost if he wants to bring it back. So draw for turn. Magician of Faith. There's not really any spells or traps in my graveyard currently that I'd like to bring back. But when Swords of Revealing Light comes back, then I'm more than happy to do that. Because then we can just negate him for a bunch of more turns, and that's fine by me. So yeah, Revival Gem comes back, and then he has to pay 1,000 if he wants it back, and then we can just deal with it. Okay, so 2 turns on Swords. I could summon Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it cannot attack the turn that it's normal summoned. So I may as well... Ooh, Nidoria! Ooh, that's a nasty card. That's a bit of a shame. So now we can't summon Red Eyes, but I'm glad I didn't summon Red Eyes, because then we would have been in a massive problem. Yeah, so basically I'm just dealing with Revival Gem. Basically, yeah, so he had to end his turn. So that gets destroyed, and now we get Magician of Faith. I probably should have set Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh, hey, boy. Yeah, I probably should have set Magician of Faith a turn ago, so when it got destroyed, we could have flipped it and brought it back. So we take 600 damage, then we take 300 damage. Magician of Faith allows us to bring back Swords of Revealing Light. And then it gets destroyed, and then we take another 300. Now we've got 3 turns to kind of... Ooh, double Revival Gem. At least Ra won't have anywhere near as much attack power. Polymerization. Oh, horrible card there. I could pay 800 life points. We got Soul Charge. Is it just the turn? Oh, it's the turn they're summoned. So we're going to activate Soul Charge here. I'm going to target... Yeah, we'll target Beta the Magnet Warrior. And... I could target... Yeah, we're going to target... This is what we're going to do. We're going to take 2,000 damage for cost. They cannot attack the turn that they're summoned. I could have summoned 3 and then tributed. But there's a reason why I'm doing this. There is a reason. I'm kind of banking on the fact that he doesn't have Ra here at this stage, but I could be wrong. Right. So it's 1 turn down. But I'm going to see if he's going to pay the life point cost. Exchange. I could give him Obelisk and then get absolutely cremated, so that's not an option for me. So he's going to pay the 1,000 life point cost here, pay the 1,000 life point cost there. So he's only now got 2,800. And this is why I'm doing it. Because now he has to bring them back in order to do things. And I'd rather only have 2,700 attack points. 1 face down and ending turn, full back row. 2 turns on the clock for Swords. Monster Reborn. That's actually really good. So I could do a double tribute, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Okay, so he's going to pay the 1,000 life point cost here. Is he then going to do the 1,000 life point cost here? He is! So now he can no longer do the 1,000 life point costs. So he has absolutely 0 choice. He has to do it this way. With a rod, and now he can't even pay the 1,000 life points in order to even do anything, which I find absolutely hilarious. Okay, so turn 3 is over. King's Knight. So what I'm going to do is activate Monster Reborn. And the reason why I'm going to do this is this is destroyed, if this guy is destroyed. So we're going to bring back Gazelle, revive it, and then we're going to tribute all 3 of my monsters. Behold, Obelisk the Tormentor! And then I could activate Brain Control if I wanted. So Brain Control, I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, because we've got Brain Control, so we could steal Dralago. Because this can attack us directly. That's the only issue. Is a problem. So I have to attack. Well, I can't attack Drago straight away. But what I can do is activate the effect of Brain Control, pay 800 life point cost, steal Drago, use Drago to, whoops-a-daisies, attack the set monster. Yeah, so it destroys his monster and it brings it back. But now that's all he can do. So we dealt with one monster. Now he has to put it in defense mode. He can either attack me directly or he dies. So that's the thing. Like, he has no choice there. Polymerization. I wish I had Dragoon. Could you imagine? When I start Dragoon, just immediate fusion summon. So Obelisk, the Tormentor. So we're going to deal with this. We will take 500 damage here, which is a little bit of burn, but we've got 2600. Oh no, Lava Golem! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because I had multiple monsters. Uh-oh. Soul Taker. But isn't that it gives our opponent? Yeah. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy the monster. Okay. Okay, let's think here. We gotta think. So I'm gonna activate Soul Taker. I don't mind him gaining life points. So we'll destroy one of these. He gains 1,000 life points back. I'm going to activate Exchange, give him a dodgy card. Ah, yes! Yes! So we're gonna take this, Legendary Fiend. And the reason why is because now we can tribute Lava Golem. Oh wait, but he's got Dark Magician! Oh no! This doesn't help! Ah! This is annoying! And it's once per turn during my standby phases! Oh no! This is bad! Monster Reborn! Obelisk! He can't even attack with Obelisk the Tormentor! Vengeful Bog Spirit! What is going on? Is he just gonna tribute them all? What is happening? Why did I take 300? Lava Golem? But you can't attack! Oh, Obelisk! He'll blow up the entire board! And now his monster can attack. It's free. Oh no, we lost! That was insane. Oh, it was so close. I lost the second I summoned another monster, ironically, because of Lava Golem. I didn't even think of Lava Golem, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, so we're going to use my deck for this time. We almost got him. It was actually a really close game, to be fair. We almost got him, but there we go. Okay, let's use... paper. He's gonna go second, we're gonna go first. Okay, so we got a lot of back row removal and things like that, so we can get rid of things like Vengeful Bog Spirit, and then we can just deal with a lot of his monsters if he summons a whole load. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's very nice. So we're gonna start off with Shot of Greed, War of Disruption, so if he decides to try and attack us, and then we also got send one face-up contingency spell to target one monster our opponent controls. Yeah, that's fine. We're fine. Gilgoth. Whoa, he's trying to... Oh, he's trying. He tried, and he miserably failed because of Wall of Disruption, baby. Take that. 250 damage. We take 500. Main phase 2. Monster Reborn, reviving the Gilgoth, bringing it back, and one face down. Now, I could... This is a risky business, but we do have Blazing Impachi. The 50s matter, ladies and gentlemen. So, Blazing Impachi is gonna come in and set him ablaze. Oh, Malevolent Catastrophe! So that destroyed my Shot of Greed. So, unfortunately, we do not get the +2 draw. But I'd rather him do that now than at any other point, which is fine. He's used Monster Reborn. It has to end his turn. Oh my word. Max! Look at this! Look at the difference between, like, the previous game and this game. Like, absolutely insane. 1750. 1850. 450. 1900. Look at all these bad boys on the board, and he only has 450. You cannot pay for any costs. Take that, Merrick. One face down, which I am going to immediately blow up. I'm just gonna blow it. I'm not wasting any time here. What was it? John Defender! Ah, that's hilarious. Okay, let's tribute my boy Jerry. I'm sorry, man. But we're saving the world with Gravity Crush Dragon. An absolute classic monster I used to summon back in the day. Go! 2400. Nice. Master Merrick! Brother, please tell me you're alright. It's over. It's over. Your evil side has been banished forever. It's finally over, my Pharaoh. Yes, the darkness has lifted from your heart. Merrick has overpowered the evil that controlled him for so long. My Pharaoh, thank you. You saved my kind. We did. Wouldn't have been victorious if not been for all of you. Pharaoh, rest assured that everyone who is banished to the Shadow Realm by my dark side will return. Thank you. I have one more task to perform before my Toolkeeper's mission is complete. Witness the secret of the power embedded on my back. These markings were passed down from my family from generation to generation for 5,000 years. Although they couldn't tell him his name. We were taught that when the ancient pharaoh saved the world from destruction, he wiped his own memory clean, but he knew someday he would return and he'd need his memory back. So he entrusted one family with the greatest secret, the key of unlocking his mind and his power. Now that you hold all 3 Egyptian god cards and the Millennium Puzzle, all you need to do is read the words on Merrick's back. You are so close. It's time for us to leave now, Pharaoh, so take this. The Millennium Rod belongs to you, where it won't cause any more harm. Thank you. And take this as well. The ring is safest with you. With Yugi now possessing all the Millennium items and the 3 Egyptian god cards, he can now make it sure that the Shadow Games would never return. Well, I mean, he doesn't have the eye, but there we go. That's a, you know, there we go. And then a new evil is coming, but not today. So we're gonna finish this off in the next episode. I thought it would be cool to kind of get as many duels done as possible because, oh my goodness, we haven't played this in ages. That's not what I wanted. In the card shop. Okay, so let's buy some cards here. Dark Magic Veil, I'm not sure if we had before. Imperium the Magnum Warrior, because this is the thing, I have no idea if any of these cards, I can't remember if any of these cards are brand spanking new or anything. Chaos Scepter Ballast, Gilgoth, Dark Magical Circle. Yo, we got some sick cards here. Alright, Kaiba, what else have we got in here? Kaiser Seahorse, Dimensional Fusion, Kiryu, Thunder Dragonhawk. I swear, the world wants me to play Thunder Dragons in real life. Like, it really does. It's calling me. Battle Footballer, Mind Crush, and Last Turn, which was kind of funny. Let's open some Joey packs while we're here as well. I love the difference in the packs. So funny. Let's open one Grandpa pack. Show me the goodies. Big Bang Shark. The drawback. Regeki! Yes! How many Regekis are we allowed, actually? That's actually a very good question. Deck edit. How many Regekis are we allowed? I think it's unlimited. I could be wrong there. How do we even deck edit? Yeah. So if we go to deck edit 1. So if I just maybe search for Regeki or something, like, because is it? I'm guessing, yeah, because it's in alphabetical order. So yeah. You only allow 1 Regeki? Boo! Boo, gentlemen, boos. We already have Regeki. That sucks. That sucks. Why are we only allowed 1 Regeki? You can play 3 of them things in the TCG and 2 Lightning Storms. But no. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This has been quite the episode. My voice is a bit tired now. But we managed to get, like, what, 6-7 duels done? How many was it in total? It was quite a few. Yeah, from the Parasite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 duels in total done, which was pretty cool. So yeah, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe for more content like this one, and as always, Party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you, and we'll see you again in the next episode. Bye!